What is up? Hey you guys, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It's definitely Wednesday, but this live is for a really specific group of women that I've never understood until recently. This is all about analysis paralysis. This is for those of you who want to lose weight so, Lord help me, oh my gosh, I want to lose weight so badly. I can feel it. It almost hurts how bad I want this. I want this with every fiber of my being, but yet you can't do anything about it. You are frozen. You are stuck. You are paralyzed. It's like you're in quicksand. You want to get out, but you just can't. You are in the same spot. You are not happy. You know what you want, but you're going nowhere. You can't actually take action. I am Miss Type A. I am a you want something, you go get it type of person. So I've never understood wanting something so badly and not be actively working toward it. It just never made sense to me. To me, I'm like, okay, if I am cold and would like to not be cold anymore, you put on a jacket. If I am hot and don't want to be hot anymore, I'll turn on the AC or I will take off my jacket. If I am hungry, I will eat something. If I am thirsty, I will take a drink of water. There's a problem, I fix it. I want to lose weight, I'm going to try and do that. That is how my brain works. So I've never fully understood the desire to want something so badly, and the opportunity presents itself and you totally freeze. You have an opportunity to do exactly what you want and you do nothing. I didn't understand it until I got an air fryer. So it literally took me to a kitchen appliance. Her name is Nancy. It took me a kitchen appliance to actually understand how that felt. So let's tell you a story. I've been talking about wanting an air fryer for close to a year. I mean, it was all over Instagram. Everyone's air frying their cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's. I'm like, I want in on that now. So I really wanted that air fryer so bad. I talked about it all the time. And my Christmas present from my mom was like, pick out an air fryer. That's going to be your Christmas present. Which one do you want? So I was throwing polls in my stories, like which brand, what do you recommend? I was super excited. And then the opportunity presented itself and I just never told mom what air fryer I wanted. I don't know why. I just never did it. I wanted it so bad and I never told her what I wanted. Never did. So I kept seeing things on Instagram. I kept wanting, my desire for wanting an air fryer had not changed. I still really wanted one. I just wasn't doing anything about it. And I was like, what? Get your shit together, Hannah. Come on. All right, tell your mom, what air fryer do you want? So I told her, sent her a link. I got my air fryer, so I sent her, like, that's the thing, that's what I want. So with Amazon Prime, came here. 2 days later, air fryer shows up. I was so excited when it was like, you get the email, like, your package is like X number of stops away, because Amazon does that thing now. And it arrived, and I got the box, and I was like, wow, air fryer's here. And I got scared of it, so I left it unopened in the corner of my kitchen. And I could just feel it looking at me and judging me. And I'm just like, you bitch, stop it. So I wanted this air fryer so badly for over a year. Everyone knew I wanted it. And I got it and I froze. I was like, oh, light bulb. I get it now. I get why so many women want to lose weight so badly. You talk about it all the time. Hell, maybe you even bought a gym membership, of exercise class thing, something like I bought an air fryer and then you never go to the gym. You never attend the class. I didn't open the box. I get it because it was instant overwhelm. No idea where to start. I was like, oh my gosh, I've wanted to air fry things for over a year. And now I don't even know how to, like, where do I start? What do I do? I didn't know what to start, if I had anything, if I was going to do it right. I was convinced I was going to hit the button, my kitchen would explode because I would do something wrong. So there were so many options and I was so overwhelmed. So I picked the only logical choice. Do none of them. I left it in the box. Just left it in the box. So I was living the analysis paralysis that I just don't even know how to start. That's what women are feeling like when you lose weight. So I bought a gym membership. What the hell do I do when I go there? How long do I stay? Do I have to lift weights? How many reps? Should it be heavy? Should it not? Do I have to do it every day? Do I do cardio? If I'm doing cardio and weightlifting, do I do one first, then the other first? Doesn't matter. You can get so confused. Even if it's as simple as walk in and take this exercise class, it's like, am I going to wear the right thing? Am I going to be judged? Am I ready for this? Am I even fit enough to take this class? Should I even be there? You convince yourself because you're so overwhelmed that you don't know how it's going to go. You don't really know how to start. It's probably not going to go as well as you would like it to. So you just don't. So I was just not touching the air fryer. Nancy was in her box, unopened, still sealed. My husband's like, you can open this thing? And I was like, yeah, just super busy, just so busy. I just didn't want to open her. I was scared of her. I was really scared of her. So I actually was talking to a client, and she made yet another light bulb go off for me. She was new to macro tracking. She came to me having lost some weight successfully, working with some trainers and a nutritionist in her gym prior to COVID. But she's like, I never really knew why I was doing anything. There was no monitoring of any calories. She just had a very specific list of foods that she was allowed to eat off of. And it was more focused on dietary fats, really low carbohydrates. And she's like, I really miss pancakes. I love carbs. And it's like, okay, so we need to teach you how to monitor what you're taking in and teach you how to bring back carbs in. So we started doing some calorie counting, some protein, going to transfer her to macro tracking. I have forms for all of those things. So she's like, when you told me about it, I was like, it sounded great. I was so excited. I'm all in. We're going to eat carbs. I'm going to learn this. It's going to be great. And she goes, and you sent me all the shit. And I was like, fuck this. I'm out. Oh my God. It just instantly was like, what have I done? It was that instant, like my air fryer showed up and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do with this? She was like, you taught me how to track macros and it made sense. And then I was like, what have I done? How on earth am I going to do this? So she's like, I avoided it for a few days completely. Like I was avoiding Nancy the air fryer, and like many of you avoid doing anything you even bought to lose weight. Maybe you bought some meal plan delivery service or something and you haven't made them. You just keep going out to eat because you're supporting local, whatever. You talk yourself into whatever you're doing. And then she was like, then I realized I was being stupid. You literally told me how to do it. So I just did it. So I went from, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into, to where has this been my whole life in like 3 days. Was like, oh, second light bulb. Half of the reason you are so frozen is you're overwhelmed. You literally don't know where to start. Those of you who do know where to start, show up to the exercise class or put on your exercise shoes. Let's even start there. Even if you know where to start, and this is where I was, you think it's going to be so much worse than it is. You're catastrophizing. You think it is going to suck or be really hard or be unsustainable, or it's going to flip your life upside down in a way that you don't want. So you're overwhelmed, so you never start. And you also never start because you're so convinced it is going to be terrible. So she was like, I snapped myself out of it. I just did it for like a day or two. And I was like, this shit is easy. What has been wrong with me? Where has this been my entire life? And she is crushing it. And I was like, all right, Hannah, open the air fryer. She can do this. You can do this. Open, Nancy. Made some tater tots. They were awesome. It's literally, you click like 2 buttons. You don't have to preheat the oven. So I went from, oh my gosh, I want this, but I'm afraid of it now, so I won't even open it, to, where has this been my whole life? Once I just did it. It's overwhelming when you really just don't know how or where to start. So when Nancy first arrived, my air fryer, I didn't know what to do first, how to turn. Like I was really overwhelmed, and then I was convinced everything I was going to make would be bad. So first I didn't know where to start. What do I make first? Then I was convinced whatever I made was going to be terrible, and it was going to be worse than I envisioned. So 2 really solid reasons to never open the air fryer that I got. So when you realize that those reasons are stupid, because she came with the user manual. Literally, quick start guide, make a tater tot. I'm like, all right, I can do that. And it worked out just fine. So the reason you are doing this in your own weight loss journey, something you want, again, so bad you can feel it. It is like palpable. It's like this charged energy. You want this so badly, and you are frozen and paralyzed. You cannot take action. It's because you don't know how. You don't know where to start. You're overwhelmed and trying to sift through all the information to figure out where to start. It's easier to just never start and stay stuck right where you are. And then, if that's not enough, you also just think it's going to be worse. How do you know it's going to suck if you never actually try it? Wouldn't you rather try something and it not go well? Woo, bug. Sorry. Wouldn't you actually rather just try something and it not go super well, but you learn something and try something else, than literally just never try anything and then you're just completely stuck? So I actually understand now what that feels like, to want something so bad and the opportunity all of a sudden literally shows up on your doorstep, and I was like, nope, scared of you, not gonna open the box. So a huge step in the right direction to getting yourself out of this frozen state that you don't want to be in anymore. You are stuck right here. You want to lose weight so bad you can taste it. You can't do anything. You don't really know where to start because you're overwhelmed and it's gonna suck. Is get help. Have someone give you a roadmap. That is the entire point of hiring a coach, is saying, I'm right here and I want to be right there. You help me do that. How do I? Help me figure that out. That is a coach's job, to give you a bunch of information. It's a lot, but then you have coach to say, okay, day one, let's focus on this. Let's just do this. They give you the first thing to do. So you're no longer overwhelmed with trying to do everything you've ever heard on Instagram with how to lose weight, because you have to like drink water and then avoid sugar, but then sugar's not that bad, but I should eat high fat, but they talked about carbs and then GMO and then organic and then fasted cardio, but no, don't put me down for cardio, and then lift heavy, ladies, but not too heavy because you don't want to hurt your... If you try and do everything you hear on social media, your head's going to explode. My head would explode, and I do this for a living. So get a really solid game plan in. Getting someone to help is like opening the box and finding a user manual. I would have really struggled with Nancy the air fryer if she did not come with a user manual. So get a user manual. Get a guide that is going to teach you and help you, and you can reference repeatedly on your journey of learning how to do something. In my case, learn how to use an air fryer. In your case, learn how to lose weight and lead a healthy lifestyle. And I can guarantee you this, if you try it, it is never as bad as you think it's going to be. The longer you stay stuck and frozen, the larger the catastrophizing is going to be, and you're going to think it is going to be the hardest, worst, sucky, every blah thing you can think of. And then you try it. Finally, somehow, you try it. You get a user guide. You hire a coach. Like, all right, tell me what to do. I got to do this. And you're convinced it's going to suck. And the first week, you're like, that didn't suck. Why did I wait so long? That is one of the biggest things I hear is, why did I wait so long? This is not as bad. When you have a user guide, it helps break you from that analysis paralysis, because you're instantly no longer overwhelmed because you have something to help you. And then you try it and it's never as bad as you're expecting. And if you try it and it's not great, at least you tried it and you learned something, and then you try something else. So that is what I wanted to touch on, is I finally understand analysis paralysis, why you want to lose weight so bad it hurts, but you can't seem to take action. You're overwhelmed, and whatever you think it's going to look like is way worse than what it actually is. You need to find some way to get a user guide, hire a coach, start working with someone, hook up with someone at the gym. You gotta find someone to hold your hand at the start. That is the whole point. And be able to reference that person throughout your journey to keep your head in the game. And I promise it's not as bad as you're expecting. I have a ton more information on this going out to email subscribers only. There's a link in my bio if you guys want to click that. I think it's going out sometime tomorrow, so you have probably just shy of 24 hours to click that link. Otherwise, it's gone. Only subscribers get it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, this would be the time to drop them in the comments, because I'm about to wrap it up. I'm here. I'll give you a few seconds to type just because I'm a little thirsty. I'll take a drink of water. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't see any comments or questions coming in, so if you guys come in late or watching this later, I'll save it as an IGTV. Feel free to comment below with any questions, shoot me a DM. I'm happy to help you in any way I can. I get it. Losing weight, you want it, and you're stuck, and you don't know where to start, so you never start, and then you stay unhappy, and then you stay stuck, and it's a vicious cycle. You can break it. You totally can. If I can get Nancy the air fryer out of her box after she sat in the kitchen and judged me silently for a week, you can do this, and I can help you. So reach out. I'm here for you guys. Have a great day.